Hello everyone. For today we're going to talk about weight loss fundamentals. I am a certified personal trainer. I have also lost about 50 pounds since February of this year. I'm planning today to share with you weight loss fundamentals that can help you on your journey to lose weight. Primarily fat, because that's what we want to lose. We don't want to lose muscle, we want to lose fat. When people say they want to lose weight, they're talking about fat. And if you do lose muscle, you will look worse. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Weight loss. What's the foundation for it? Well, a lot of people will tell you, oh, I've tried the keto diet, or I've tried the carnivore diet, or I take this supplement every morning, and it's helped me lose 5-10 pounds. Now, at the end of the day, all of this is bullshit. The foundation for weight loss is a calorie deficit. Now, how do we achieve a calorie deficit? Well, there's two ways we can do it. We can do it through our diet, and we can do it through movement. Now let's get into this and talk a little bit more about how we can achieve this. Let's take a person. This person is 200 pounds. Their maintenance calories for the day, maintenance calories meaning the amount of calories they need to eat per day to maintain their body weight. Not go up a pound, not go down a pound, stay right where they are. Let's say it's 2,500 calories per day. This person decides they want to get to 180 pounds. They have to lose 20 pounds. How can they do this? Well, it's simple. You need to eat less calories than your body requires to maintain itself. So, if this person eats 2,300 calories per day, that's a 200 calorie deficit. And over time, they're going to lose weight. Now, how fast are they going to lose this weight? Well, 200 calorie deficit it's a pretty slight deficit. And to lose 1 pound of fat, you need to burn 3,500 calories. This may seem difficult because 200 calories per day, it's going to take upwards of 2 weeks just to lose 1 pound of fat. Now, this isn't great. However, there's another factor to consider when it comes to weight loss, and that's our movement. So, are we exercising regularly? Are we doing cardio? Are we lifting weights? These will burn additional calories. So say through our exercise for a given day, we burn 300 additional calories. So for that day, we're in a deficit of 500 calories. Because we've eaten 2,300 calories, our maintenance is 2,500 calories, and we've burned 300 calories through exercise. This adds up to 500 calories for that day, burned off of our body. Now, over the course of 1 week, 500 times 7 equals 3,500 calories. This is 1 pound of fat. So if you do this every day for an entire week, you are going to lose 1 pound of fat off your body. Some people might tell you, oh, I just kind of really watched what I ate and I really didn't eat a lot at all. People will say, I'm doing 1,200 calories a day. I'm going to get my summer bod ready. I'm going to lose 25 pounds in 6 weeks. Okay. There's some problems with this. Rebounding. If you eat like this, you're going to put your body in a very stressed state. And it's going to be difficult, if not impossible, to maintain this for the long term. You always hear people say, yeah, I lost 20 pounds, but then 6 months later, I put it back on. That's because another foundation of weight loss is changing your lifestyle. If we need to change our lifestyle, it has to be something manageable that we can do for the long term. So if we have a 300 calorie deficit per day, eating wise, it isn't super noticeable in your day to day. You might be a little bit hungrier here and there, sure, but it is sustainable. That's the key. It's sustainable. And if you throw movement and regular exercise on top of that, it's something you can definitely do for the long term. And you can keep that weight off for good. However, this does mean it's going to take longer, but nothing that is worth doing comes easy. So keep that in mind. Now, what are other ways to make it easier for us to lose fat? Well, we should increase our muscle mass. The reason being is muscle is more energetically demanding to keep on our body than fat is. I believe muscle burns something like 6 to 7 calories per pound, whereas fat burns 2 to 4 calories per day per pound. So muscle burns more calories just sitting on the couch or at rest or asleep. If you have more muscle, it's going to be easier for you to keep weight off. And your calorie maintenance for the day is going to increase. Meaning that if someone has a 2,500 calorie maintenance because of their fat and muscle level, someone with more muscle level might have a 2,800 calorie a day maintenance. This means that these two people can eat the same amount, but the person with more muscle is going to lose more weight. So how do we build more muscle? Well, let's think about it. To build more muscle, we need to do weight training. We need to do resistance training. In addition, to build muscle, you have to eat protein. Protein is the foundational building blocks of building muscle. Resistance training also burns additional calories. And protein is more difficult for your body to digest energetically versus fats and carbs. So if you eat more protein, your body has to expend more calories energetically to digest that protein. So eating protein is great. It builds muscle and it's harder for our bodies to digest energetically. So it's just burning calories left and right. Now, I've recently touched on this. A lot of people, when they decide they want to lose weight, they turn the dial up to 10 immediately. This causes many, many people to burn out. And don't think you're the exception, because chances are you aren't. So how can we make this manageable? Well, slight changes over the long term, a slight deficit over the long term, building up over time so we can make this more of a lifestyle change versus a temporary fix that will come back later, that the weight will come back and will rebound. A lot of people get stuck in this zigzag pattern where they lose 15 pounds, they gain it back, lose 15 pounds, they gain it back. But let's say we want to lose 15 pounds and just stay that 15 pounds, it's off our body forever. We're good. And that's going to come from our lifestyle change. It's going to come from small changes over time, a slight calorie deficit versus an extreme one, changing our exercise habits, making sure we're trying to get some movement in at least maybe 3 times a week and commit to that for the long term. Now, an important factor to consider when it comes to losing weight is our set point, our calorie set point. If you weigh 200 pounds, and your maintenance for that weight is 2,500 calories, say we lose 20 pounds, we're making progress, and now our weight is 180 pounds. Well, our maintenance is no longer going to be 2,500 calories. It's going to drop to, say, 2,250 calories. So if we're in a slight deficit, and it's been working up to this point, it won't continue to work past a certain weight, because your maintenance has changed. Now, if you eat 2,250, you're no longer in a 250 calorie deficit, you're at maintenance. So we need to lower it further. And this will change based on how much weight you lose. So it's something you need to monitor over time. If the scale continues to drop, you're okay. But if you stagnate for a few weeks, well, you probably need to drop your calories again or increase your activity level. So keep that in mind. Just something I want to touch on in terms of exercise, cardio, running, walking, cycling, swimming, whatever kind of cardio you want to do. This does also burn additional calories, and it can burn a lot of additional calories. I don't think it is as effective as resistance training, because resistance training actually will increase the calories you need per day to maintain your weight because muscle is more energetically demanding. It is good for your cardiovascular health, your mental health, and it does burn calories. So if you can throw cardio into the mix as well, you definitely should. This is kind of the foundation for how people need to lose weight. There's a lot of misinformation out there and people who overcomplicate things. And you can kind of find your own way to do this that fits with your lifestyle. Just make sure you're following the foundational principles of being in a calorie deficit through movement and diet. If you can calculate how many calories you need per day, roughly, you need to track your calories throughout the day. Look at the labels on all of the things you're eating in a day and make sure your calorie amount doesn't exceed your maintenance for that day. If you do this, you will lose fat. It's a fact. So I hope this helps you all, and I'll have more videos to come based on weight loss and muscle gain tips. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.